Okay, so our favorite ape cultist leaders, like, Tara Bull, the fat, older age, middle aged women who make themselves appear as if they're a younger, attractive female for, social media purposes to con people. We have a Twitter space that lasted about 5 hours or so where they talked about absolutely nothing. They want to tell you what to do, they want to tell you, what works and what doesn't work when they know nothing. These people are so beyond stupid that I can't even handle it anymore. So I'm making this video for the sole purpose of I just don't like these people. And if you're one of the people that's in this kind of group, you're getting sold and taken advantage of like no other. And yeah, you can be mad at me. Drop down and look at the comments below. People that hate me love to watch my videos for some reason. But I like to speak the truth. And if you're a person that likes the truth, then this should be a video for you because I'm going to back it up with evidence. Before I begin, we're going to listen to this 3-minute and 30-second clip provided by Felino from the group. I appreciate you recording this today, sir. I did not anticipate it being this long, so again, I hope you did not take any time out of your day to do this, because just from what I heard, it is vomit worthy. How do you be in a situation for this long and still not know your head from your ass? It's kind of embarrassing. Now, let's begin.
To get the board's attention, aside from buying direct shares through DRS and all of this good stuff and screaming at them on Twitter, is to start selling off shares. And I want you to listen before everyone jumps on me on this one.
So right off the bat, the first 12 seconds, and I'm listening to this for the first time. This first part's repeated. I actually got to about a minute in before I started making this video. So this is where we're at so far. He wants everyone to sell off shares. But hold on. Don't jump on him yet, because he's going to explain why.
If we have a large enough block of people and each individual sold one share, just one, okay, but made it very public and loud, addressed via emails to the entire board, Mr. Board of Directors, my name, being a shareholder of AM.
Okay, so I got to stop him there, because with all of this DRS hype and all of this, we're going to cause MOAS by locking up the float using DTCC service somehow. And we're going to log the float and user minimum like he's another puppet master of this hive-minded ape mentality. When in reality, you can't find any evidence that these people have been right about anything. So keep hating. If you want to drop down in the comment section below, again, you'll find plenty of people who love to watch my channel, but love to drop hateful comments, which I never read. So please keep leaving them. But yeah, if you're a person of sane mind, a sound mind, and you like truth and reality, then this video will be for you. If you're a crybaby and cannot handle your feelings and dreams being dashed by not only something that you can argue with, but it's not me that put them in your head. It's these people. So you need to start transitioning away from where you spend your time online, because these people, they would be unemployed without your attention. Terrible is a fat, older age woman, middle-aged woman, who makes herself appear to be something she's not, just like she makes herself appear to be knowledgeable of the situation, which she's not. Otherwise, she wouldn't be on things like OnlyFans. She'd have a real job and she'd contribute to society, but she has nothing to contribute. That's the joke, and that's most of these people. They have nothing to contribute to society. And if you want, the cold hard truth, that's just it. Otherwise, they'd be contributing. Because what they're doing right now and what they're doing here by hosting these spaces is nearly criminal. They're feeding people nonsense. Absolute 100% nonsense. And then they attack the reality that debunks it. Anyways, let's keep going. And what frustrates me the most is that DRS, these idiots, still to this day don't even know what it is. Because this dude is saying we need to sell our shares and then be loud about it, which that's definitely market manipulation. So why are you DRSing then? Which isn't possible because it's a noun, not a verb. But why are you emailing them about your selling of a share when you're directly registering? Do you not think they have all your information? Do you not think that you gave them your social security number? Why would you give them that information over an email? I really hope these people get sued by the SEC. That would be fucking hilarious. And they really do deserve it. Let's keep watching. Okay, the sound decided to not work all of a sudden. Oh, wait, I muted the Discord. My bad.
Shares. It is my intention to sell the remainder of my shares if no action is being taken. Please respond. An email in that effort. So that way you're stating who you are. They can verify your name as a legitimate stockholder against the list. They have visual proof that you're not just somebody making noise because you sold one share. And you're stating what your intention is. You know, and you can tell them, you know, I own 1,800 shares or whatever. I've made no qualms about how many shares I own. I own 1,800 shares of each. And I have no problem saying, you know, you want to watch your base go away? Keep leaving us in the dark.
Now, see, this is what pisses me off. You're in the dark because you choose to be in the dark, because you feel like you're entitled enough to get on social media and join a space where 385 people are listening and give out this dog shit advice that you don't even know what the hell you're talking about, because you're not leading or you're not speaking from an ethical standpoint. That is dog shit, sir. You're in the dark by choice. No one put you in the dark. You put yourself there, and now you're contributing to putting others in the same space you are, and that, sir, is fucked up. Now, let's take a look, because your base that you think you have is not anything. Trades. How many subs did he have? Max subs. Did he have 1 million? No, he did not. There's not millions and millions of AMC shareholders. There's not millions and millions of GME shareholders. It's all a psyop, and until you get out of this state of mind where you're listening to people like this who know zero about the situation, because they only spend their time here on Twitter Spaces collecting on people like you by harvesting your time and making you think that something's going to happen that's going to make you a bunch of money. So how many times have you heard that before? It's bullshit before, it's bullshit here. These people are toxic. Let's keep listening.
Response. Okay? Because that's where the pressure is going to come into play. If we truly are the majority stockholder of this company, like we think we are, the problem right now is no one person holds a voice big enough to be heard, but all of us together hold a voice big enough to be heard. It just needs to be coordinated.
Okay, so he said right there, and keep in mind, this is recorded evidence of market manipulation. You don't coordinate shit with people on social media. They literally passed the laws for this last year. More things you should probably look into and read. Now, when it comes to the stock price, what are these people even trying to do? Do you think by emailing the company and whining about the price not being where you want, like you having shares does not affect and have any bearing on the price of the stock? If you all own AMC, it doesn't make AMC worth any more or any less than it was 2 seconds ago. And by the way, if a simple Fintel search shows that 30% of the company is owned by institutions. So right then and there, you have a 1/3 stake missing from your overall claim here. I mean, it's so embarrassing. And then they're luring in new people who want to learn this stuff, and they're teaching them this mentality of just, you're not going to do anything other than benefit these morons that are talking to you. I mean, people got to stop letting these fucks do this. And yeah, of course there's videos going to cause people to get upset and mad. I give 0 fucks about you or your feelings, unfortunately. Now, obviously, when it comes to discussion can be had, but not with these people. They won't have it. They interrupt, they slander, they make up lies, because they need MOAS narrative to stay employed. They wouldn't be employed without it. Tarable would be back on OnlyFans. You know, they'd be trying to take advantage of people somewhere else. That's all they're good for. Let's listen to what else this guy has to say.
My final thought is, I would like to ask everyone who is kind of in a tailspin right now because of the way stock performance is going to take a 50,000 foot step back and look at the entirety of the market. I've talked about this a couple times before. This is not specifically a focused attack on AMC to try and run the company out of business. This is not also a specific attack against retail to run retail out of the market.
I agree with both of those statements.
This is years of systemic problem that have caused the main brokerage groups to over leverage themselves into shorts because of their ease of liquidity. And now the markets are reacting because the liquidity is going away.
Okay, so that's where he's completely wrong. Okay, so shorts don't ease of liquidity, whatever that means. Short selling provides liquidity. And the liquidity isn't going away. The liquidity is being trapped and caged by the Federal Reserve of the United States. And it has been ever since 2021. By the way, don't you think it's kind of interesting that the only time AMC and GME was bought by institutions was during the supplemental leverage ratio, which was from March of 2020 to March of 2021. AMC and GME are nothing more than the overall leverage. He got that part right, leverage, but it's not because of shorts or brokerages. It's because of LIBOR to SOFR interest rate changes. Big changes. Big market changes. Big architectural changes going on. There's so many complacent fucks that call themselves experts, it pisses me off. No one's an expert. No one. Even David Lauer's lost right now. He's out talking with the apes, he's so fucking lost. No one knows what's going on because no one's looking. It's a lot to keep up with. Let's keep listening. Yeah, the liquidity just doesn't go away. It's taken away by the Federal Reserve, who is currently in office, to clear for the repo for markets. Let's keep listening.
And it's causing everything to freak out. The Dow Jones lost 3% on Friday, and it's down another percent as of the last time I checked it today. S&P is down. The NASDAQ is down. Oil is down. We just got, the U.S. just got nixed from Saudi Arabia and OPEC.
Okay, but last year you were saying that if the market crashed, then the AMC would go to the moon. So which fucking one is it? How come none of you apes are questioning the fact that last year Marco Metzler gets online and comes out of fucking nowhere and he tells everyone it's going to be Mo-ass by Christmas, and then here we are in fucking September, October of 2022, and the market hasn't, it's gone down, but so has AMC and GME. So why the fuck haven't they gone up? Where's the negative beta bullshit at? What happened to that narrative? You see how the goalpost always changes?
As far as oil production ramp-ups are concerned. I've talked about food shortages before. I've talked about water shortages before. Famine and droughts have already started in Africa. You have to dig deeper in the news because you're not going to see them on CNN or Fox News, but the stories are in there. This is a global problem. I know Michael Burry has talked about it. I know Doomberg has talked about it. I know there are others who've talked about it. We are heading into an actual global recession.
Get the fuck out of here. They're literally preventing the global recession. That's why we're going through pain now. Jesus Christ.
That will probably be as bad as the Great Depression in the 30s.
Based on absolutely fucking nothing. Good job, buddy. Okay, so let's see what's really going on. Let's start with DRS. So, the Direct Registration System. So, basically, it was a great idea in the 90s. Then they actually created it, but guess what happened? The DTCC came and absorbed it into their own system, making it none other than a derivative of title ownership. You don't own shit except a piece of paper that's called an advice, and it's managed and held by ComputerShare, which has nothing to fucking do with GameStop, because ComputerShare holds it for you on GameStop's books and records. And yes, it may have your name on it, but you cannot go to court and you cannot prove that that's yours if ever you needed to, because guess fucking what? It doesn't exist because you just gave it away to the DTCC. Congratulations. Now, what's fucking hilarious about this This is the operational arrangement, something that, you'd think that someone would read if they were DRSing and trying to convince others to DRS their shares. No one wants to read this. And by the way, while they keep moving the goalposts, I've been consistent as shit for nearly a year and 2 months now. So, DRS, right here. This is the latest operational arrangements. DRS allows investors to hold a security directly on the books of the transfer agent, of the issuer, not the fucking issuer. Right here. I'm going to zoom the fuck in so anyone that's angry or pissed at me for reading this fucking sentence in English that I didn't write. Here you go. Directly on the books of the transfer agent of the issuer, which is also the fast agent for DTC. I mean, what else do you fucking need than that? There is no other argument. You are not doing shit. And as far as logging the float, user of intellect calls himself that because he needs to sound smart. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing either. All of these people are still doing the same thing they were doing a year ago. Why do you think that is? Because they have nothing to fucking offer other than hype. And as far as me, I'm doing great. I get to trade with a bunch of retards every day, have some fun. Sure, it's not always easy. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but we all built this place together. That's the beauty of it. This is what a real community looks like, with tools, and we're all learning, and we're all having fun, and we're all shitting and fucking around. That's what it's all about. You can do the same thing on Twitter, but don't tell me to sell my shares. Don't tell me to do this and that. Don't tell me to DRS when you haven't even read the fucking underlying documentation. And I love this guy, man. AMC Bigums, shout out to you, brother. Thanks for keeping it real. And they're going to shit on you. You're getting shit on for telling the truth. That's what these people do because they need misinformation to stay relevant and stay out of a real job because they're worthless to society. And that is all. And I'm not unhappy. I'm a happy, lucky guy. These people really piss me the fuck off. And I love the fact that they think whining about things is going to make the stock price go up, or you're gonna lose your base. Yeah, you mean like right here at the low? That's probably what they want. So go ahead. I'll be buying in 2023 when, it's the time to buy. Like I fucking told everyone. I told you all this was going to be the year of the slaughter of the apes. Did you believe me? No. But it's okay. Did you hate me? Yes. Do you still hate me? Probably. Do I care? Fuck no. Why? Because I don't need to care. I have too much things to do. Like, research the current situation every fucking day. Day in and day out. Until this thing is done. And when this thing is done, the repo is done too. Because that's when I'm out. I'm out when the repo's out. But until then, you're stuck with me. So you better get used to hearing from me and about this bullshit community when they're anything more than online panhandlers panhandling away for your fucking time, putting green laser eyes on their face because they want to feel part of some club that all have no fucking clue what's going on. So maybe, just maybe, stop hating the guy that's been consistent, telling you how it is for a year, and maybe start asking some real questions to these people who call themselves your leader. Because again, they don't know shit from shit. Have a good one. Oh, and Astro, I fucking love you.